I see you've come back for your daily dose of dingo. Well, you can find this and more alliteration over at my Twitch. Right there. Enjoy the video. Alright, so new addition to this deck, Mind Goblin. I think Mind Goblin is quite powerful, as whenever anything else dies, you exile top card of your library. You may cast it that until your next turn, if it's a goblin, and if it's not, well, you lose it forever. Dramatic music. So we'll see how it goes. I think this Lord gave the deck a lot of resiliency against sweepers. Definitely not the one that won the challenge. His hand looks amazing. I'm going to go turn 1 Mog Fanatics. Well, it depends on what they play. If they play at Ragavan, then I'm going to go Mog Fanatic. If they don't, I'll probably lead off on the Skirk Prospector. God, you're going to make me Skirk. I always really like the art on Skirk Prospector. Snoop Doggy Dog. Is this control? Might be control. In which case, nope, it's not control. I guess it's station. What? Hammer? So confused. I guess it's hammer. Get a Kaldra. You get a Kaldra. I get to murder you. I was gonna have shitty mountains. No, shitty mountains. Punch. Go. They don't have another land. Thraben Inspector? And hammer? Whoa. You're off the goop, opponent. Off the goop? I guess I get to send with both. Then sacrifice Musician's Expert to play a Snoop. Just gonna get another mountain. Trigger. Exiled an Aether Vial. Perfect. What a beautiful card. Floats 1. Gets a Shadow Spear. 2 mana. 3 mana. Aether Channeler. Aether Channeler Scoop. I guess Fury? Aether Channeler and Hammer, huh? Might not be Hammer. Might just be like blue, white, Stone Blade? Question mark? Really makes you wonder. Trash Master? Yeah, I guess Trash Master would be pretty good, right? It's gonna be like a DT stream now. You're just gonna see my forehead. I guess Caretaker's not bad. I want Magus. Maybe I want Magus. Maybe Mog Fanatic's bad. I don't imagine Mog Fanatic's bad, but I don't really know what they're playing. How many channel points to get you to eat a big spoon of mayonnaise? 1 million? Doesn't sound very pleasant. I cut some number of Aether Vials on the draw. I do hate Aether Vial. Maybe I'm supposed to bring the Alpine Moon over the Blood Moons. That's a potential possibility. Would I do it for Ragavan? No. I would. A Ragavan on Moto? No. Ragavan in paper? Maybe. I think I want to reveal Snoop. Then you can't eat the Ragavan. That's true. Mayo into Ragavan. Delicious. Gonna bounce the Snoop. To draw a card. Bold move. I win. I have done it. I've assembled Splinter Twin. With the Kiki Jiki. And save targets. They've given up. Oh shit, we're speed running. Actually speed running. 7 minutes, we finished the first match already. I don't know if this hand's good enough. I don't have a play on turn 1 or 2. Maybe it's just not good enough. What's wrong with guzzling mayo? I mean, nothing. If you enjoy mayo, you know, I guess you could go chug an entire gallon of mayonnaise. I'm only going to judge you a little bit. It's the best condiment. I prefer mustard. Mustard is a personal favorite condiment. Enchantress's Presence. I might die. How can I win this game? Probably Snoop. Snoop Doggy Dog. Alright, Matrone into Snoop. And Matrone. Snoop. Are you like the type of person that dips their fries in mayonnaise? Mayonnaise has more range? Or are you one of those types of people that dips their hot dog in beer? Because I've seen that as well. Plenty of videos of people dipping their hot dog in beer. Our speedrun may come to a halt. To play against Enchantress. You fill a clean mayo jar with vanilla yogurt and or pudding and eat it in public with a spoon. Alright. I mean, if you want to freak people out, sure. Ruin your own public image. Use a bleach bottle as a water bottle. I've seen that before too. Alright, solitary confinement means I probably can't win this game. Scoop. Scoopity scoop from me. How do I beat solitary confinement? Thoughtseize. That's only artifact. I have nothing for this matchup. Just 2 Thoughtseizes and a dream. Got Mog Fanatic. Hey, Mr. Rib. I don't know what card you're talking about, but yep. Very true. I don't even know if Anarchy's in Modern. Anarchy could be anywhere. At any time. I've noticed that Spike has become more of a forehead streamer now. This is how, like, Spike has his camera all the time. He's just like, I guess it's the new trend among MTG streamers. So I should join in. Double Kiki can't keep. Sure. More top of head. I can do that. Pass the turn. Spends a lot of time arguing with his chat. Yeah, I mean, when you have, like, that active of a chat, there's always going to be people arguing with you about every decision you make. Which I don't envy to a degree. I think I'm just going to play this and jam the War Marshal and the Mog Fanatic and the Matrone and then take the Vial up to 2. Matrone for Snoop, Snoop for the win. This Mog Fanatic art, he's got a little tail. Sterling Grove. Yep. I think this was in a comic book, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure this one got printed in paper, but it was like through a comic book or something like that. Montagna into Goblin Matron for Snoop. Hope to combo kill you. Before they play a solitary confinement. Enchantress's Presence. Gateway 2007. As if his chest had been a mortar, he burst his hot heart shell upon it. Herman Melville from Moby Dick. That was poetic. I'm glad I spent the time to read that. Geeks. Alright, tagged everything. I had lethal. I had lethal. Kiki on top. Wait, what? Kiki on top. Okay. Then what? Kiki. Copy Matron for slaying. Oh, okay, yeah. I missed that for sure. Yeah, I missed that. Yeah, makes sense. I forgot that I could just copy this afterwards. Yeah, you're right. Matron for Sling Gang. Now I'm gonna lose the solitary confinement. I deserve it. Well, maybe I won't lose, but I definitely missed it. I want another matron now. Can I win through this? These splits were so good, Rib. I don't even know if I want this anymore. Guess I do take it still. I don't know how we combat solitary confinement very well. I missed it because I've only played goblins like one time before this. I just forgot you could do that. Now it's like, what's the line? I put myself in kind of a shitty position. I have 45 cards. Or 3 cards in hand, 45 in deck. Think about decking them? Maybe. I don't think I really have it out. The Shroud's gonna be too good, right? Oh, the Sling Gang, like, get around it. I don't know if Sling Gang gets around it. I guess I'll find out. I want a tutor. Let's target. I guess Kiki plus Sting Scourger could bounce Sterling Grove and then bounce Solitary Confinement. It only hits creatures. Oh, I thought it said target permanent. My bad. Alright, well, that's not gonna help then. So I just have no outs. Sling Gang. Yeah, I kind of threw this game. Kind of threw this game pretty badly. Skirk can get me 4 cards. Clock is the best out. Yeah, I didn't realize it. Where's Squee? I need a tutor for Squee. You're right. Squee will get me there. Alright, well now I know in the future that I can combo kill somebody with Kiki on top of my deck with Snoop. Just with Matron. Sith is just to draw more cards. That Hall's probably gonna lock the game too. Because they get to put a second Sterling Grove on top. Maybe they block. I don't think they're gonna block. Punt. Punt. Somebody give me a punt. Alright, we're gonna scoop this game up. That was winnable. Very winnable. Ain't good. It's very greedy. I'm gonna keep it though. Hope that they don't have multiple copies of Prismatic Ending. If they have multiple copies of Prismatic Ending, then it's pretty doomed. But I'm kind of just hoping that they don't. Mulling to 6. Mulling to 5. Okay. Tron. I'm not confident that this hand beats Tron. Hovel. I think I just put the Hovel in the play tapped. I could like play the Munitions Expert out. I don't know if that's good enough though. I'm just gonna play this tapped. Probably gonna save it and just play the second Aether Vial. E to blow up Stody Silence. Wouldn't be the first time. Matron gets Snoop. Attempt to kill them. They don't have any interaction, which I don't imagine they're going to. And they might die. Big might though. Big maybe. Get this for 3. Get this for 2. Get this for 3. Draw. Ringleader. And the Bogart would be my best out, I think. I don't know what else I could get off of this that would kill them. Another Snoop and an expert. Any order. Alright, so I need to survive whatever big threat that they have coming down. They have 9 mana, so it could be Ugin. Ugin would be kind of problematic. But if they don't have Ugin, they're just dead. So. Got a Blast Zone. They already have drawn. Plays the Blast Zone. I guess they're technically not dead now. I can go Kiki, copy Matron. Matron find Harbinger, but I can't cast Harbinger. I do get to shuffle my deck, but it might be better just to like Kiki copy Ringleader. That's playing into Ugin super hard. It's just like animate Den of the Bugbear and attack with everything. I kind of like that, to be honest. They're taking a ton of damage here. It's not like the most fancy play, but this does like play pretty well around Ugin. Less well around like Wormcoil or Ensnaring Bridge, but they're so far away from being able to have a cheap Ensnaring Bridge. Alright, put you to 4. So Ugin's not gonna do it. All his dust doesn't do it anymore. Relic, cycle. We got there. It's Tron. Thoughtseize seems good. Magus of the Moon. Trashmaster. Alpine Moon. Voidmir's probably fine too. Voidmir might be over sideboarding. Cut the Mog Fanatics, all of them this time. Sting Scourger can probably go. I guess Sting Scourger's fine, right? Oh yeah, Caretaker. Because it kills a colorless thing. Mog War Marshal can go. Maybe Munitions Expert has like a 2 of. Maybe War Marshal's better than Munitions Expert. Because I don't know if I'm realistically killing like a Karn or something. I'll try like this. Yeah, I'll keep this. Got a Magus in it. If we can hit Urk or just third land, then it should be fine. Fine enough. Hey, let's go fetch a tapped Blood Crypt. Draws a card. Ancient Stirrings, that's good. This is not Sylvan Scrying. If I was Tron Land Sylvan Scrying, I'd be in a much worse position now. But that seems fine. Even if they do get a Tron piece, it's not that bad. Warping Whale. Just gonna run out the Snoop. Say go. It just puts the threat of I could combo kill you. So if they have like a Dismember, they're inclined to use it on the Snoop as opposed to the Magus of the Moon. Which I guess they don't have. Let me see if we can get something off the top first. Harbinger. Matron for Harbinger. I guess it's probably for the best. Better than Magus here. They're nowhere near Tron. Oh, Skirk Prospector. Maybe I'm supposed to play that. I can sacrifice the Matron as the Skirk. Is that worth it? Probably. Say go. Tower. You have 4 mana. Could be Tiny Karn. Could just be nothing. I mean, we go for it, right? Make them have something. Blast Zone's not gonna do it. Warping Whale's not gonna do it. What could you have? In a colorless Warping Whale? Alright, now let's think. I still think I get the Kiki, right? Because I can make a bunch of mana. I can make infinite mana with Skirk, Kiki, and Snoop. Then I basically just dump my entire hand. Lethal. Kiki on top, infinite Snoop, cast Horde-Master. Kiki. Checkmate with Twitter for the win. Alright, make a bunch of mana. Guess I should undo a couple of these. Cast the Horde Master first. Horde Master. I need more. You're right, I need to make more before I start sacrificing. Alright, I need to make a ton of these, I guess. Mm-hmm. Hold priority, sack everything. Gotcha. Make like 40 of these. I think 40 is enough. Probably. Alright. That tutors Sling Gang, right? So it should be good. Sling Gang. Cast the Sling Gang. Kill you. Alright. Seems fine. When you have the Lord, then you have to like hold priority. Yeah, it makes sense. You can't auto yield it. It's still auto yield the Sling Gang though. Magagoo. Horde Master. I could just jam Horde Master here. Seems like the best thing to be doing. I start killing my stuff, then start drawing some cards. Delver of Secrets? Oh my god, it's a secret. Its whole ass out in the artwork. It's got a little tail. I just murder this Delver. Or I could play the Magician's Expert and murder it later. I think I just play the Magician's Expert. Maybe this is like dumb. I should be holding this for like a Ledger Shredder. Expressive Iteration. You got it. Draw. Blood Crypt. Alright, Matron. What are we gonna get with Matron? Look at a Skirk Prospector. Is Skirk Prospector like the best thing to get? We sack all my like some of my goblins, make mana, start exiling cards off the top. It should be Ringleader also. I think it's probably Ringleader. Just have like a very good threat to play next turn. You just get Matron, Matron for Matron, Matron for Matron, Matron for Matron. That's reasonable as well. Exiles Mountain, plays a Murktide Regent. Well, I could bounce this Murktide with Sting Scourger. I don't hate that. Unsummon. Yeah, I think I just unsummon. Alright, unsummon, I guess. Getting in for the incremental beats. Got my Aether Vial. Interesting that they're playing Delver. Very fascinating. Murktide came back as a 5/5. It's time for you to go. I got one Munitions Expert. Probably the worst Ringleader of all time. It's gotta be up there. I could ping this thing but I think I want to leave as many goblins on the board as possible for the munitions expert. I know it can miss. That's just not very likely. At least not my goblins' opponents. My goblins' opponents be going crazy with it. Decides not to attack with Murktide. War Marshal. War Marshal into munitions expert. They could have a counterspell. I have a counterspell that's not great for me. We'll see. You have a counterspell? Need to know. They do have a counterspell. 3, 6, 11. So they have a lightning bolt. I'm dead. Just say go. I'll hit him for 2 max. He echoes 2. If I attack with everything, they block Ringleader. They use a removal spell. They go to 1. Mog Fanatic might be able to kill them. I guess I keep this around. I'm dead to 2 removal spells. Wow, I got immediately punished. How to get immediately punished? That draw right there. Alright, well, we're gonna die if we don't attack, so let's attack. I guess this or Ringleader would have punished me, so maybe I should have just let the War Marshal go. Alright. Didn't expect that to work. I want ley lines. They're playing a bunch of DRCs and Murktides, probably. I think Leyline can be good enough here. And make 3 cuts. Mog Fanatic seems good. Honestly, the rest of these cards seem pretty great. What am I cutting for these ley lines? Harbingers? Probably. Bring them down to like 1. You're not bored in Thoughtseize? Alright. Sure. The STS does not. Sorry to disappoint you. I'll keep this. Do I want to kill this or do I want to play an Aether Vial? Probably an Aether Vial. I don't know how important it is to kill this on turn 1. Just playing out the Horde Master, probably. I actually think I want to play the Snoop out. Whatever I play is gonna die. Would I rather have die? Probably the Snoop. Changed my mind, I should reveal the Snoop instead. Matrone. Ah, fancy. I guess if I played the Horde Master, I could have viled in Mog Fanatic, shot that in response. Yeah, that might have been better. Am I still gonna kill the DRC? Probably. I'm just losing value. Yeah, I should have played the Horde Master. Should have played the Horde Master. We're learning though. We're learning that we should have played the Horde Master. A Matron in here. What am I tutoring with this Matron? Could be Ringleader. I like Ringleader. It's leaving the Aether Vial on too also. Leyline of the Void, right on time. I guess maybe that's the reason not to tutor the Ringleader, is that it becomes worse with Leyline of the Void being in the deck. Oh, I'm gonna put this on top. Just pass. And put a guy on top is fine. Drawing a card, sure. I only have 4 cards in hand. Attacking me. Some Murktide. Not a Murktide. Exiles the Ringleader for me, so I can cast it. Oh boy. Munitions expert. So I'm gonna leave this Aether Vial on 2 again. Sure. Would leave this on 2. Cast the Goblin Ringleader from my exile, putting like probably 2 or 3 goblins in my hand, hopefully. Or just Kiki Jiki, that's fine too. Smack. I'm gonna try to kill the subtlety here. Well, I don't feel like I'm in the best position. How would you react to Bane deck tested talents if you were a Living End player? I'd be very upset. Oh no. I am very upset again. Hey Ozman, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Mono Kiki. This is not good for me. Registered baited to the side. Nice. I'm dead. My Kikis don't match. Well, the only thing that's matching right now is taking 6 damage every turn, so. Need a land. Maybe I should just take it. I'm gonna take it. Because if I draw a land, I can copy Mog Fanatic over and over. That seems like it might be a winning line until they draw a piece of removal. That was the best possible. Into a land, so I can have Kiki Jiki. On Munitions Expert, maybe. I think they have a land in hand. Maybe a Murktide. Some sort of creature. Expressive Iteration. Oof. Emotional damage to the max. Alright. Yep. Iteration resolves. Unfortunately. Second iteration resolves. Also, even more unfortunately. I assume they're digging for a removal spell. Bogart from the top. I exiled 2. Would you exile? Ragavan. Ragavan. What if I could have dash Ragavan? Yeah, we can't even combo because we have both Kikis in hand. Do I care about them taking a land off the top of my deck? Kind of. I would like to prefer to keep that land, I think. Ooh, Sling Gang. Well, that's just better than Kiki, right? That's gotta be better than Kiki. Alright, so they're at a virtual 3. Virtual 3. EE on 2. Sure. Virtual dead. Alright. Man, now I'm really sad that I punted the Enchantress match. I just 2-0'd everything else and punted against Enchantress. I have a prediction, chat. Gonna get a 4-1? What are you playing for the 5-0 with? Hey, Vitamin Comfy. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Kethis. Breach. Yep, the Goblin's Mirror. This is gonna be so convoluted. He's been grinding goblins for as long as I've played against him. Eddie is a renowned goblineer. For sure, for sure. It's gonna be very tough to navigate, especially since they had to turn 1 Aether Vial too. But he mold, I believe. No, he kept 7. I'm listening to Genie. That was it. May have to refute your statement, but we'll let it slide. Just this one time. The Mogster. Mog Pass. I don't want to expose my Horde Master to Munitions Expert, so I'm just going to do the same thing. Eddie does have nicer mountains. I forgot to change my mountains. I don't want to expose my Horde Bastard. Dingo in a Court of Deposition. Look. Wouldn't want to expose him. He's mighty with his tiny little battle axe. I assume the way that this matchup plays out in Legacy is that whoever has the Goblin Lackey and connects with it wins. In Modern, it's probably just a slogfest. Whoever has more munitions experts probably does well. I was going to do that same play. Stealing my plays because of the Lackey Muxus subgame, yeah. Muxus is a messed up card. Super messed up. Stealing my plays. Goblin Matron. So I need to stack this first, and then this afterwards. Yes on this, and then basically do the same thing that Eddie just did. File in the Horde Master, let this thing die, get a trigger. Hopefully I can hit a land. Crypt. What did he tutor for? Tutored Matron for Matron. I think I like that play. I think I'll do it too. The literal mirror. Literal mirror. Done the same thing. It's considered out of bounds in the speedrun. Well, you can type in the clock. Here I am typing in the clock. That's not allowed. You can't type in the clock. That invalidates the speedrun. Because the clock's out of bounds. Playing good decks. Thank you for the follow, GD. Shit talker. You're just a shit talker. That's all you are. I'm playing goblins. This deck won the challenge. The challenge. How can you call it a bad deck? The person that piloted it even had dropped Yawgmoth, your pet deck, for it. That's how good Goblins is. It dropped your favorite deck. You're the Pied Piper of Yawgmoth. And now you're the Pied Piper of hatred and emptiness. What are we looking for here? Did you exile? Exile the Kiki. Bars. I guess they can copy Horde Master. Kind of an interesting turn. I drew a munitions expert. So I should kill Kiki, but I need 4 goblins to do it. So awkward. I cast the Matron that's in my exile, but I'm not sure I'm going to be able to. I can't Violet in. What do I do? Definitely need to cast this munitions expert on Kiki Jiki. That's all I know. What am I getting with this Matron? Maybe it's just like a Snoop. Or another munitions expert. Get Skirk. Getting Skirk's not a bad idea. Yeah, let's get Skirk. I get to copy the Horde Master, trigger the Horde Master twice, exile 2 things, then should be able to cast them next turn, which sucks, but I think that this is still fine for me, right? I guess they're gonna get 3 things, 4 things. So I could go Skirk 3 things, cast the Matron, or I could Skirk 5 things, cast the Horde Master first. Mog War Marshal's also a ritual. Wow, this deck is very difficult now. I actually can't believe how difficult it got. There's actually like a billion different choices I could make. I could sack 2 tokens, cast the Horde Master, sack 2 Matrons, cast the War Marshal, sack everything, cast the Matron in my exile, tutor up maybe Kiki Jiki? No. Matron? Ringleader? I don't know. We'll see. Harbinger. Mog Fanatic. Mog Fanatic's probably a great cast, actually. I just leave it at that. Mog Fanatic, kill this. Once this thing dies. I can just leave it at that for now. Maybe I'm supposed to cast the Matron. So many decisions. And cast the Matron. Yeah, maybe I was supposed to cast the Matron. Yeah, I was probably supposed to cast the Matron. I felt like killing their thing was like kind of important too. I could have sacrificed these 3 to kill the Matron, to cast the Matron, get the Ringleader. But I have so many goblins I'm gonna cast next turn. I guess I shouldn't have 6 either, because I have control over what I want to sacrifice. I only have 1 black source. I think, could I have fetched up another one? Might have been able to fetch up another one. No, I have 1 fetch land. Bogart, Snoop on top. Wonder what we're putting on top here. What could a Twitch user named Goblin Lackey know about goblins? Probably everything. Also, an incredibly good legacy player. It helped me figure out a lot of legacy lines. And I appreciate Goblin Lackey. Gets the Snoop on top. I mean, they don't have any more Kiki Jikis, right? 1 Kiki Jiki's in exile, the other one's in the graveyard. So I don't think I can get combo killed, necessarily. Still something to watch out for. I do have this Munitions Expert, too. Ward Master. Yep. So I have a Mog Fanatic to be able to ping this down. Only 1 black source, which is quite awkward. I'm gonna cast Snoop also. Probably just using 2 removal spells on both of their things. You can go like Mog Fanatic, kill the Lord, and the Munitions Expert, kill the Snoop. I really don't have that much. I can also Violin the Sling Gang. I might be able to kill him. Yeah, I feel like playing 2 Skirk is probably where it's at, because Skirk with Horde Master is crazy. It's just so much value. Turns a Goblin token into a cantrip, basically. Cantrip, make a mana. Your whole deck versus DNT the other day with Horde Masters plus Skirk. Sheesh. My Aether Vial. Lots of decisions again. Tired of all these decisions being made. Yeah, the Goblin's Mirror, it's like breaking my brain right now. Brain hurty. This is like scales level complexity in the mirror. You're just like, what do I have to kill? How do I want to sequence? Are they dead? That's the question you gotta keep asking. Are they dead? I don't think they're dead. I can go Mog Fanatic ping the Lord. On the day of the Lord, he got pinged. Sacrificing the Lord. Whoa. Mog War Marshal. Ask the Mog War Marshal. Guess that's technically plus mana. Another one. Snoop. Another one. Not sure how productive this is, but I guess. Okay. So I get to take this up, play Mog, play Munitions Expert, probably. If I drew another black source, that'd be clutch. Drew Kiki Jiki. Enough mana to play Kiki Jiki. Are they dead? So I could sacrifice 2 goblins, play Kiki Jiki. Violin the Sling Gang, copy. I could sacrifice 3 actually. That'd be better. I don't think I really care about this Mog Fanatic. We make a bunch of tokens, make a bunch of mana. I guess first things first. It's just filing this in. That's the first step. File that in. Step 2. Want to play Kiki Jiki? Good. Play Kiki Jiki, copy Sling Gang, sacrifice Sling Gang tokens, get the Munitions Expert down, get the Mog Fanatic down, leave the Bogart to rot. Violent Kiki next turn. Wasn't planning on that, but I guess I could. Could just copy the Munitions Expert, but I need to cast it before it goes away. Alright, I guess we'll wait on the Kiki. Although Kiki is kind of free here. I will wait on the Kiki. Yeah, I need to cast my exile things before they go away. I got you. Sling Gang of their own. But it's a scam sideboard, so Black Red Scam was the deck that I won the challenge with, and I wrote a sideboard guide on it and posted it on Patreon. That's all. That's all. Mog Fanatic. Land on top. I'm gonna kill the Sling Gang. Do what they do. And just say go. I'll just say go. Have the instant speed Kiki Jiki at the ready. Harbinger. What are they gonna put on top? Maybe Ringleader? Ringleader? Matrone. Matron. Matrone. Either way, sure. They like kind of can't combo without Snoop, right? They might just get a Lord here. Yeah, both Kikis are gone. Hashalik Mons. Need to kill both Skirks in response there? Probably. Yeah, I think you're right about that. I'm in like an awkward position. Yeah, I messed up. I was supposed to kill both Skirks. Because I could have gotten Kiki copy, kill Skirk, Mog Fanatic ping the other Skirk, and then just have like a mopey board. Doesn't really do a lot, but now I'm just like boned myself. I have to sacrifice another one. Alright, they're gonna like wipe my board now. Mistakes were made. We didn't cast Fanatic from the top, could copy Infinite Snoop and sacrifice with the activated ability of Fanatic. No, there needs to be a Kiki on top. So if there's a Kiki on top, then you can do that, but if there's no Kiki on top, then you can't. Imagine I have to kill a Kiki Jiki also. Yeah, if you have Kiki and Snoop in play, then you can't go infinite. Talos, thank you for the follow. Pashlik Mon's ability, create 2/1/1s. This could have gone so much differently if I just responded to Aether Vial. I had forgotten what this card, like how exactly this card read. I thought you had to pay mana to ping stuff, but I'm wrong. I shall die for it. How them gobos going? Less than ideal, because I definitely just messed up. This match could easily go to time, probably. Unforgivable. Actually unforgivable, though. Kiki down, I get a tap land here. Alright. 20 goblins died that turn. Goblin Massacre. Sacrifice. Ashlik Mods is very powerful in this deck, though. Kind of feel like we should be playing one. Not yet. I'm gonna do it tonight, and then, or after I'm done streaming, I'll do it, and then I will be playing that later tonight. Ashlex is the king in the mirror, seems like it. At 6:30 p.m. Eastern, I'll be going live with more 5-color Niv for Dingo After Dark. But after the stream, I'll go fix the mana and figure it out. Guess I should trade off for Pashlik Pawns. Maybe not. I die. Am I gonna die? You die if you don't block. Okay. Take your word for it. Because I sack 2. So I'm not just dead. I go to 1, I believe. That was such a good set of hits, too. Damn. Gobbles like to kill each other. Very close. You hate 4-color your rhinos. It's probably a very bad master for Mill. Fury. Maybe Trashmaster. I like Trashmaster in the mirror. First name Danger, last name also Danger. Imagine Caretaker's probably pretty good. Maybe Trashmaster. Vile asymmetry is very important. Seems like it. Do I want Thoughtseize? Do you like Thoughtseize in the mirror? Yeah. 6 minutes, 15 seconds. Was bad. Don't think so. I don't want Thoughtseize. Then what am I gonna cut? Maybe Snoop. Sing Scourger. Makes sense. Maybe like a couple copies of Snoop, because I feel like you're never gonna combo in this matchup. Alright, Manny, take care. Harbinger. I will cut 2. Cut 2 as I get the forehead stream going. Turn 1 Aether Vial plus an Expert. I think this is fine. Cannon fodder. I don't know if this is a great hand, but it's probably acceptable. Gonna Violent Fury, probably. Better question is, do I play the Horde Master, or do I just kill Skirk Prospector? That's the better question. Kill Prospector? I feel like I probably should. Horde Master. That was pretty good. That one may have been alright. Alright, for the Horde. It is Scalding Tarn. Punch. Go. Can't even blame 4-color mirrors anymore. Now it's Goblin mirrors that go to time. A mountain. Not perfect, the other Aether Vial. This will go great with the first Aether Vial. Nope. Yes, and yes. Slinging. I think I'm just gonna bring leader. I don't think I have to kill the Snoop at the moment because they're stuck on 2. Or I could just kill it anyways. Hey, Donkin. Alright, concedes. Apparently Munitions Expert's just like a house in the mirror. Munitions Expert seems fantastic. Hope that's too low. Enough. Close enough. Keep. Yep. I'll keep this. Mog Goo. I don't have an Aether Vial, so I'm gonna be behind. But we'll see. I'm gonna trade Munitions Expert for Mog Fanatic. Doesn't seem like a bad trade to me. Believe we say we take those in the biz. And jam Snoop. Snoop go. I can upkeep, make a billion Kiki Jikis. Upkeep, make a billion Kiki Jikis. Now that I know that's something I could do. Oh, I'm gonna get Magician's Expert. Got Summoning Sickness, so unfortunately I can't do it on end step. So he's gonna murder it anyways. I've been murdered. Hey, you Black Vic. It's been a minute. How you been? Yeah, the Vile Diff is like very real. What am I getting here? I get a Fury. Good Trashmaster. I was thinking that same thing. Oh, they've been alright. I had a good league, a bad league, and an okay league today. Horde Master, Snoop. Ugh, that's a lot of things. I guess I'm probably playing Snoop plus Munitions Expert. Probably have to kill the Rubble Horde. I have a Sling Gang in hand, which is not great for me. I think I have to kill the Rubble, Rundle, Horde Master. On a floated red and black? Apparently not. Red, black. Kill the Horde Master. Say go. That card's gonna find them the combo for sure. Sling Gang. Bogart. I'm dead. No. Man. I still think it was right to kill the Horde Master there. Otherwise, he's gonna dig so much. But being on the play with Aether Vial is just like a huge advantage in the mirror, it seems. Anyways, this deck was awesome. Especially, it has so many new lines that I didn't even like realize were a thing going into the league that I now know. I'd probably play Second Skirk Prospector. This card's kind of cracked. Probably over. I don't even know what you'd play it over. Maybe a Mog Fanatic. I like 2 Skirks. But anyways, I am done for the day. Or not for the day, for the stream. Maybe we're through Fnatic. Yeah.
Have you
Bing
peaked?
bong, bing bong, bing bing bong.
Have you peaked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore.